In this video, we're going to go ahead and focus on adding some effects to our video and adding some images on top of our video. You can also put images next to it, or if you want to remove, let's say, so in this case, I'm saying about to say the word panda. Maybe I want to replace my image of myself with the panda instead of me showing myself. So there's a few things that we can do as far as effects and images goes. Okay, so let's say the first thing I want to do is show a picture of a panda on top of my video. To do that, we're going to go down here to our project panel, and we're going to click on our assets here. And I'm going to look for my picture of my panda. So I have one over there. I'm going to see if there's another one. I like this guy here. So I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop him on top of my video. Okay. And the nice thing about that, I can change the size and position of the panda. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the panda. And over here in this panel, I'm going to change it to Effect Controls. Now, if I just click in this space, notice how you have these handlebars around the image. I can actually just go ahead and drag it to resize the image of my panda. I can also click and drag to move it around. Now, if you don't want to do that, another thing you can do is just drag. So right here where I'm at position, I can drag over the number, moving it left and right. So this is going horizontally. This number over here, I can move it up and down. Under scale here, I can go ahead and when I click and drag it left or right, make it big or small. Okay, so a couple of options. For me, I feel it's easier if I can just drag and move it exactly to where I want it to be. So basically, you just have to click in one of these spaces to show these handlebars around it and to be able to click and drag it and move it around. Okay, so now we have an image on top of the video. So when I play the image, my sound isn't going to show up right now, but when I'm playing my image, what will happen, as I'm saying panda, the image is remaining on there. But notice how long this clip of the panda is compared to me actually saying it. So I'm going to go ahead and shorten it so it's as long as the first clip of me saying panda. And then I'm going to press the plus sign to zoom in a little bit. So then you can see that now when I press the play, it's only showing on the first clip of me saying panda. Okay. So maybe I like how that's working out. And then for the next clip of me saying panda, maybe I want my other image. So I can just click in, drag it over to my timeline, to my next clip where I'm saying panda. Obviously, I'll need to reposition that. So I'm going to select that image here. I'll just click in this space and I'll resize it. And I can go ahead and move that over here. And obviously you can reposition it wherever you want it to go. Okay, so when I play it back, and once again, I don't have my volume on right now, so you're just going to see the clip on top of the video image. Okay, so let's say that I want to add some kind of effect to my video. So some basic effects will be found in this left-hand panel here, and it's under effects. Now, if you don't see effects over here, you can click these arrows and then just click on effects and you'll be able to find it over here. So video effects. When I drop down this arrow, notice there's a lot of different types of effects to work with. Okay, so I'm not going to go over all of them. I'm just going to go over a simple one, which is transform. So in order to add an effect to a video, what you can do, let's say I want to do a horizontal flip, you can either double click on the effect and just make sure it's applied to the clip that you want it to go on. So I have it on this video here. You can also click and drag the effect to the specific place you want it to go. So now, if you notice, my video flipped. So when I look at this one, it's a horizontal flip. But now I do want to move myself more to the right. So I have my clip selected. I'm going to go up to this panel here and reposition myself. So I'm going to move myself to the right more, but now I have to reposition my image of my panda. So I'm going to click on my panda. I'm going to select that in the timeline, move that guy to the right. Or if I wanted to come over my face, I could totally do that too. So many options. All right, so when I play it back, notice I'm in reverse. So yeah, what I recommend is just checking out all of these different effects and see which one will work out for you. Let's say that maybe you want the picture to look different. So stylize is one that you can add to your video. So for example, let me click my clip here. Maybe I want to posterize myself. So I'm going to click and drag. And notice you can see a little bit of an effect here. If you want it to be a little more dramatic, in the effects control, what we have to do is look for the effects here where it says posterize. And right now it's at a level of 7. If I click and drag this circle to the left, notice it changes a little bit more. Okay. So yeah, so many different options. If you don't like it, Control Z. And you can, oh, you want to go that far. If you ever need to redo or revert back, you could do Control Shift Z. So that's another shortcut. Let me see what Solarize looks like. Let's try that out. I'll put that on my video clip. Whoa, look at that. That looks pretty neat. So like I said, different options. The whole idea of this project is to play around with the effects and the basic tools that you've learned in Adobe Premiere Pro.